Good afternoon. We are so glad to see you here today as we celebrate the 25th annual Leader Luncheon for the YWCA of Bradford. My name is Catherine Randall, and I am the president of the board of directors, and I want to welcome you here today. Thank you so much for being here to celebrate our honorees today and to be here to celebrate the work of the YW. Thank you for all of your support of the YW. We also want to acknowledge and celebrate the gifts and dedication and tenacity of our YWCA staff, those that are here and those that are still at work at the YW as they do the critical work of housing and employment services, the Victims Resource Center, and the Mental Health and Developmental Disabilities Program, and help keep the YW overall running so that we might serve our community. They do important work that's not often visible, so let's take a minute to celebrate them. We're glad that you joined us for the opportunity to focus on our community and celebrate this year's extraordinary leaders. I want to thank especially Tina and Faith and Sage for being here today and for inspiring us. Today is International Women's Day, a day in which we celebrate women's achievement. So it is a perfect day for us to be here to honor these amazing women. It's also a day that we seek to imagine a world that's diverse and equitable and inclusive, and where difference is valued and celebrated, where we can serve one another and lead one another to a brighter and better and more whole future for all of us. This work is not yet done, but today we can be empowered and encouraged toward that goal by the example of our leaders today. So thank you. We are inspired by your service to our community, to individuals of all ages, to the community organizations you have served, to the ways in which you have provided leadership to our schools. We are grateful for all of the ways in which you have made our community a better place, and for the ways in which you will continue to teach us, I am sure, to live lives of service as we see your own acts of service and your own leadership. So thank you again to Faith and Sage and Tina, and thank you all for joining us today. I'd like to take a moment to introduce our new Director of Communications and Development for the YWCA, Brian Lothridge, who's going to give us all kinds of information to help us with the logistics of today.
Hello, everyone. It's great to be here with you today. It is great to see so many people here today. This was definitely an event that we just kept getting calls and calls and calls over the last couple of weeks of like, do you still have tickets left? So thank you all. If you dealt with tickets, you likely dealt with me or Jen. If you dealt with me, I'm sorry. Your patience is appreciated. Anyway, you have your programs in front of you. Just a quick rundown of how we're going to do this. In just a moment, when I get done talking, we have a presentation of our past honorees. And as Catherine had mentioned, this is our 25th year. So in the last 25 years, well, 26 because we had a COVID gap year, we have honored, the YWCA has honored nearly 70 women throughout McKean County. Which is a wonderful feat, and there, of course, every year we get the nominations, and there's plenty more who need honoring. So we look forward to that in the years to come. So after that presentation, Catherine will come back and give an invocation. After the invocation happens, Pitt staff will begin releasing tables. So wait for the table. We have our buffet set up over here, the drink station set up over here. If you need to, we have bathrooms in the back there and bathrooms over here. And I think that should be good for me.
So we do want to honor our previous honorees, both that may not be here, but also the ones that are here. And I'd like to introduce to you Sherry Sarah, who's our vice president of our board, who's going to help us do that.
Thank you, Catherine. Good afternoon, everyone. At this time, we'd like to recognize our past honorees. For those of you that are with us, would you please stand? These women today and every day represent the community in ways that everybody imagines. They are fierce, they are encouraging, inspirational, non-judgmental, patient, great stewards, tenacity, and trustworthy. These women represent the core values of the YWCA. Thank you for all you do today and every day.
Let's pause for a moment, please, for our invocation. God of grace, we gather today in celebration, honoring women who witness to your hope and your promise for each person to live in dignity and freedom. We give thanks for models of the diversity of leadership lived out in every kind of work and school and organization in our community through the power of education, community, teamwork, compassion, persistence, empathy, encouragement, and advocacy. So as we gather today in support of the work of the YW and to honor the work of leaders in our midst, we are grateful for the opportunity to be fed with food and community. So God of every place and every people, in the face of a divided and broken and hurting world, we ask that you breathe on us your spirit of peace, so that you may bind us together as bearers of reconciliation. In our wondrous diversity, teach us that we are all children of your love. Enable us to work together to seek the welfare of our whole community, nation, and world. Give us strength of purpose and concern for the neighbor we know and the neighbor we do not know, the one who lives next door and the one who lives on the other side of the world. May this time of hospitality and celebration today move us to hospitality and celebration of every person. Make us witnesses and co-creators of your hope and promise for each person to live holy lives and whole lives of justice, freedom, peace, and dignity. In your holy name, amen.
Sorry to interrupt the program, but before everybody gets up and starts with lunch, would you take a minute? We have a guest who is missing her purse. It was a black clutch. If you could just take a second and look around at your table, under your chair. Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Thank you. All right, so we are ready as you choose to dismiss us. Thank you. We'd like to begin our recognition this afternoon. Thank you so much to the Pitt-Bradford staff for our lunch and all of the service today. We appreciate it very much. Vanessa, our wonderful, yes, thank you. Please give them a round of applause. We are grateful for the food and the service and the sound and all the other things they're running, so thank you. Vanessa, our faithful and excellent executive director, was not able to be here today, but she does send us her greetings. So I'm going to direct your attention to the screen, please.
Good afternoon and welcome to the YWCA Bradford's 25th Annual Leader Lunch. Sorry I'm not able to join you this year. It is one of my favorite events and I'm so sorry to miss it. Congratulations to this year's honorees, Tina, Sayge, and Faith. In my time with the YWCA, Tina has offered me guidance and direction, and at all times, she models what empowerment is. She is a shining example of what women raising up women should look like. And for many of us, we learn how to be strong leaders and strong women from our mothers. In Sage's example, she has no option but to be a woman who soars. I look forward to hearing about the heights she reaches. Faith, I don't know if Mr. Lawson shared with you his comments in his nomination form, but his words and his sincerity about who you are give me renewed hope for the future. Your parents named you well. Again, my apologies for not being able to be with you. Congratulations, ladies, on a well-deserved honor. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.
I would like to invite Mr. Brian Lawson from Smethport High School to come up.
With the Rising Leader Award from the YWCA. Faith is an outstanding student who excels in the classroom and has the potential to be the class valedictorian. I am not permitted to share that with you, but I'm sharing that with you. She has not only maintained an impressive academic record, but has also been an active member of the National Honor Society and the National Technical Honor Society. Aside from her academic achievements, Faith has also been involved in her community. She was crowned Miss Smethport last year and has served as a youth coordinator at her church. Her dedication and passion for community service has inspired many to follow in her footsteps. Sun's kind of blocking it out there a little bit. Faith is also a talented athlete. She's a member of the cross-country team, as well as the track team. Her commitment to sports has taught her a valuable lesson in teamwork, perseverance, and leadership. But what stands out most about Faith is her positive attitude, her infectious smile. Despite her busy schedule, she always makes time to help others and brighten up their day. Her kindness and generosity has touched the lives of many at school and in her community. Faith truly embodies the qualities of a rising leader, and I am confident that she will continue to achieve things in the future. Please join with me in congratulating her on a well-deserved recognition from the YWCA.
I'm used to kind of just winging things, so it's okay if I got up and started talking without a microphone. But I just wanted to take these few minutes and say thank you very much to Mr. Lawson and to my mom and my boyfriend for being here today with me and just helping me and supporting and making me grow better as a leader and as a person. And I wanted to thank all of you today for congratulating me and all the other wonderful women that are here today. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Lawson and Faith. We are delighted to honor you today. I would like to invite Jennifer Barnes from Bradford Area High School to come up.
Good afternoon. I first want to thank the YWCA for hosting a lovely luncheon and allowing us to celebrate such amazing women in our community. Sorry, I get a little nervous. I'm used to high schoolers, not adults. So the little raspy in my voice, I apologize. I nominated Sayge Bruno for the YWCA Rising Leaders Award. In 2008, I was awarded this honor, and it made a lasting impression on me to keep achieving and inspiring my peers and others around me. I want to bring those inspirations and encouragement to Sayge. It is hard to overstate the meaningful contributions that Sayge has made to our school and surrounding community. As her student council advisor, I've had the pleasure of seeing Sayge make profound contributions both in and out of the school. Her school and community service are enhanced by the combination of a positive attitude, her courage, and confidence. We all hear of someone lighting up the room with their personality. That someone is Sayge. She is confident, engaging, reliable, and passionate. Those are rare attributes you would find in a high school student, but so essential to a positive role model like Sayge. Sayge is an outstanding student in all respects. She has proven that through hard work, determination, inspiration, and positive attitude, she can accomplish anything. Sayge is a student body president for Bradford Area High School. With coming back from a couple of years and not able to host activities or functions, Sayge has inspired, encouraged, and created a positive environment in our school. For example, Sayge has put on a senior breakfast, Christmas movie day, the full homecoming parade that you all saw here in Bradford, the winter carnival, spirit weeks, and many more activities for her peers and staff at the high school and in the community. Sayge has taken it upon herself to show leadership and inspire her class and school to participate in school functions and activities in the community. Sayge has the ability to interact with a diverse set of peers, advocate for others, and help inspire. Through her community service activities, she has gained great experiences and friendships, as well as patience, time management, and responsibilities. Sayge is a trustworthy, reliable, encouraging, fierce, non-judgmental, passionate, good humorous student and friend who supports others in and out of the classroom. She is a pleasure to work with, and her positive attitude and belief in herself, even in the face of difficulty, is an immense and admirable asset. Congratulations to you, as well as to Tina Martin and Faith Miller. Way to go, girls. Thank you, Sayge, for all that you have done. It is a pleasure to work alongside you and to watch you grow.
Thank you very much. In place of discussing my personal accomplishments today, I would like to take this honorable time to bring forth my inner circle, whom have been the pivots of my life and have assisted me in my leadership characteristics. When accepting honors, it is in our human nature to say thank you, but my thank yous are not to fill time at the podium, but rather give credit where credit is due. As most of you know, to attain this achievement, one must be nominated by either a person or organization within the community. Jennifer Barnes was that person for me, and I could not obtain more gratitude for her nomination. Aside from that, Ms. Barnes has become more to me than a prom advisor or teacher within the school. She has become a figure in my life that I feel I can approach with anything, ranging from personal insecurities to the highlights of my day. The dawning end of my junior year, she believed in me before most and provided me the opportunity to become a leader within my community. More truthfully than not, I cannot do what I do or be who I've become without her. Along with metaphorically being here, I cannot physically be here without my parents. This includes my mother, father, and amazing step-parents who have raised me to be the person I am before you. They have guided me with correct morals, taught me to be nothing but nice to others, and to never lose sight of my self-worth, which are all characteristics that I feel are essential in a leader. A time has never passed that I did not feel supported, loved, and cared for by them. More specifically, my mother has made an everlasting effect on my being. The empathy that I feel towards others and the drive to be a positive character in someone else's story derives from the way my mother has raised me. Seeing parts of her inside myself is something I can never wish to change, because being even a fraction of who she is the highest of accomplishments. I cannot fathom where I would be without her guidance all my life, and I know I would not have achieved this nomination without her, because she supplies me the ambition to continue being a leader to others. Of course, there are other impactful factors who have played a role in developing my persona and the leadership qualities within. These include my extended family members, relationships, friends, and community comrades. Each person I have encountered in my lifetime has taught me a valuable lesson that in one way or another led me to this honor. I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. Leadership to me is the improvement of efficiency and achievements of set goals, all while guiding, motivating, planning, and directing others. So I may be the one accepting this incredible honor today, but I'm accepting on behalf of my family, friends, and community who have all taken part in embedding these characteristics inside of me. Thank you so much to the YWCA, congratulations to the other honorees, and thank you to everyone here in support of me.
Congratulations, Sayge. And now I would like to invite up Heidi Scribo on behalf of the Rotary Club.
Okay. I became a Rotarian about 2 years ago. I always admired the volunteer work that the Bradford Rotary Club does for our community, and took the leap a couple years and joined the club. And got to see interactions with Tina Martin and just how pivotal she is to the Bradford Rotary Club. Tina has been a Rotarian for 17 years. She served as Rotary President in 2021 and 2022. She's served on the Board of Directors since 2015. Tina served as Community Service Chair, helping the club with Operation Warm, providing coats for children in need, and the annual fundraiser, the Rotary Golf Tournament. She has helped to support Route 219 cleanup, the Dental Project, providing dental supplies to children in need, and supply drives for the YWCA. As a Rotarian, she volunteered monthly at the Friendship Table and found it very rewarding. Tina is always encouraging and supportive to other club members, especially us newbies. She encourages others to take on leadership roles while maintaining a supportive role and being available. Tina has kept things consistent while club membership has changed. She does this quietly behind the scenes, never looking for recognition. She uses her personal time to maintain the structure of the club and does her best to lighten the load for the rest of the membership. It will not surprise you that in 2012, Tina received the Paul Harris Fellow Award, which is given to a Rotarian or community member for outstanding contributions to the community. In 2020, she received the Rotary District 7280 Award as a Person of Action. This award honors a Rotarian who is making a difference through Rotary or community service. The Bradford Rotary Club was very pleased to see Tina recognized for her hard work. But Rotary is only one part of Tina. She has worked at Care for Children for 21 years. She started there as the Public Relations Director and was chosen to serve as Executive Director in 2006. During her tenure, she has led the organization through the expansion of services and significant growth. This included a successful capital campaign and providing project management for the construction of the $2.2 million Ashley Booth Griffin Care for Children Center and Playground. Under Tina's leadership, the organization has completed the Pennsylvania Association of Nonprofits Rigorous Standards for Excellence Reaccreditation Program 4 times. Tina is a steward leader, a form of leadership which focuses on others, the community, and society at large rather than the self. When you speak to the staff from Care for Children, they are very thankful for Tina's leadership. One of her staff members stated, "She is sympathetic, caring, and willing to work around our needs during challenging times." Her employees greatly appreciate her understanding of the needs of women in the workforce, balancing family and careers. Another form of steward leadership. Tina is known as a leader in our community, a leader willing to support others. If you have a question or need help with something, you don't hesitate to call Tina. Her non-judgment approach, her patience, and demonstration of trust are a large part of what makes her such a great leader. Perhaps most important, Tina is an inspiration for many, particularly young girls thinking about future career goals. The Rotary Club of Bradford certainly appreciates all that Tina does for our organization and our community at large, and we are pleased to see the YWCA recognize her as a strong female leader today.
It's hard to follow these beautiful, accomplished, smart, young leaders. I'm going to do my best. And I just think the story of Jen Barnes being a rising leader and all that she's accomplished and how she advocates for a student is an amazing accomplishment when you look at this in a term of 25 years of recognizing women leaders. So thank you, Jen. Good afternoon, everybody. I am really grateful to be here today and to be named the YWCA's Woman Leader and join such an esteemed, accomplished group of past honorees and, of course, our rising leaders, Sayge and Faith. I owe many thanks, I think, to my friends at the Bradford Rotary Club who nominated me. Many of you may know that Rotary's overriding tenet is service above self, and it is something the women and men in our club exemplify every day. And so I am grateful to be a member of that organization. When I was first approached with my nomination, I began to think a lot about the women in my family, especially my grandmothers and my mother. My maternal grandmother, Ruth Borsa, was the mother of 5 children. She worked full-time at Corning Glass and was skilled at sewing, baking, candle making, among many other things. My paternal grandmother, Pat Martin, was an old school RN working at the hospital, then for several local doctors, and later as a substitute school nurse. And then even after she retired, she worked at the hospital gift shop and pretended she couldn't run the milkshake machine. Both of my grandmothers were an incredible everyday presence in my life. And of course, there was my mom, Nancy. She'd get my sister and me off the school bus, and then she'd go off to work at 4 o'clock to wait tables at my family's restaurant. Each of these incredible women modeled for me the importance of home and family, life balance, and a strong work ethic. As I moved through life, I realized they and so many women before and after them, quietly have paved the way for me, many of you, and the women leaders of tomorrow. Every organization that I have worked for or volunteered for has been close to my heart and has spoken to me in some way, giving me opportunity after opportunity and influencing who I am. I owe a debt of gratitude to the many people who have taken me under their wing to encourage me, to mentor me, to guide me, and inspire me. Many of you are here today. I also want to recognize my work family at Care for Children, the board of directors for helping me grow as a leader and providing me the tools, the guidance, and the freedom to create a high-performing culture, mission-centered, child and family-focused, and pro-employee. I am also lucky to work with 23 professional women who are smart, compassionate, and dedicated to providing services for our most vulnerable children. As was mentioned earlier, it is International Women's Day, and it seems like today is the right time to mention how we celebrate the social, economic, cultural, and political achievements of women. This day also marks a call to action for advancing women's equality. It just so happens I was born on February 15th. Please, everyone remember that. I share a birthday with suffragette Susan B. Anthony. And when I look around this room, in our community, and our country, and I see so many high-achieving and incredible women, it amazes me that the struggle for equality is still ongoing. I want to thank my friends at the YWCA for shining a spotlight on women and for all the work you do on the front lines to care for the homeless, assist and advocate for domestic abuse survivors, help the mentally ill, provide food and clothing for those in need, and continue to strive to provide safety, stability, and dignity for all. And to all of you here today, thank you for your support of women and the YWCA. Your support makes our community a more just, equal, brighter, and better place. Thank you.
As we conclude our afternoon together today, I do want to say thank you again to Faith, to Sayge, and to Tina for your inspiration, for your encouragement, and for showing us how to be leaders in this community. Thank you again. We want to also thank our sponsors. For today, we have a great many sponsors, and we are grateful that you enable us to put this event on to celebrate women leaders in our midst every year. So thank you for your help and your sponsorship. And thank you to all of you for being here, for supporting these women, for supporting all of us, and for supporting the work of the YW. We hope you have a wonderful afternoon.